we were assigned to design a card deck, and we're working primarily on the face cards. Depending on what people want to do, they can do numbers and the backs and such. But basically, following a theme that we decided on, we were able to do the Queen, King, Jack, and then Ace. And I'm also going to do the backs of the cards.
Couple of things. One is that, remember how we talked about where the information for what the card type is, whether it's a two, it's actually in the upper, here's the template for it, it's the upper left corner and the lower right corner. So this is the card quality. These are samples from the manufacturer.
Mine's kind of like very color based, so it might have to be. It would have to be.
Wait, there's a really cool feature where you can invert colors.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't change anything, you just press it and invert.
Okay, I was about to be
So
like,
there
mine
you
is
go.
like all colors.
There's an innovation, but you guys each make your own artistic choice of how to integrate that so that it is printed and conveys with the sale of the product, right?
I'm doing sandwiches.
My first idea was a neon sign on a brick wall, and I was thinking about like a reflection because there's water on the ground. But if that neon sign is like happy, the reflection will be sad.
Well, I started with like an all Joker, kind of like really dark theme, but then I decided that it was a little too dark, so then I just went with zodiac signs.
Cool.
This is idea number.
I think 11, but we're finally going with it.
Cool.
Different kinds of birds. We're doing colorful birds. Different skeletons, like crustaceans. That's what we're doing.
Sweet. And what is it?
It's a flamboyant cuttlefish.
I want to be all cool and paint. Like,
What do you think would be the best background color?
Desert sky.
The original art.
It's a little bit inspired by pop art and cartoons because it's based on my OHP because the person I'm interviewing is a cartoonist.
Okay, listen, this is serious, guys. Go. And see those that.
I've never really worked with acrylic paint before. I don't really paint that much.
I think if you click that. Okay, oh, and then click airdrop. and then just send it to all the little things that come up, and one
Or-
will be your iPad. I'm kidding. Read the little number on the back of your iPad and just drag the photos to it.
The art is going off to the client or off to the manufacturer. Now, you remember the caveats I gave you that this is basically a simulation of what would be happening with the design team. But it is also very real in that you had deadlines to meet and you're going to upload now what you've got. BoardGamesMaker.com. I'm already there on the board designing. Now we're doing poker size. Remember poker size? That was the one that we could get the most area of art on. Then you're going to hit start your design. So you're here and yeah, so you would be in the upload now you'd be able to upload your stuff.
Grace's is on the list.
Yeah, I am very excited.
It's like Christmas all over.
I know. Oh,
Whoa!
so satisfying.
Grace, that was the best thing you could have done in that moment.
Those turned out really well.
I
Like
wanna
the
see Ace.
neon-y colors actually came through. I wasn't sure if it like it would the website would capture it.
What board?
Oh my gosh. Why does that look professional?
Yeah, I would pay like easily like $8.
Your name is?
My name is Sophia James, and the inspiration for my card project was sort of my childhood at my grandparents' house with their they live in Arizona, so sort of just desert plants were really intriguing for me.
And this was Sean, and this is my card, and name is Scholars. The reason why I named it Scholars is because it's all the teachers of St. Andrews.
So I was trying to show, this is the queen, I was trying to show the difference, like, not difference, but the contrast between red and gold.
And my card set is called Monsters and Myths. So the theme of mine was just like different creatures and figures and other things from different cultures.
Like a basic set of playing cards, but I put my own spin on it.
This is my Joker, which is Gemini, which are the twins, which I thought they kind of gave off a comical kind of feeling.
So each suit would represent like a different planet, and then each card, or just face card, would have like scenes from like stuff happening on that planet, with each one representing like, it's like the theme of like isolation, but like a different type of it for each suit.
For me, at first, I thought I was gonna create this universe card series, and I had a lot of different ideas for the card sets, but since I had a disability, where my arm got dislocated, I couldn't use my right arm. So I decided to do something like childish, maybe. So I started drawing like a little kid's sketchbook style. But at the end, I was like, I can do better than this. So I decided to use simple lines and simple colors in one hue palette.
Well, you know, I had plenty of original ideas. One of them was the sandwiches, which I ended up going with. One was like a surreal, like scary, like dark thing. And then it was like abstract with like paints. But not like Jackson Pollocky, but like kind of like to bring a feeling, you know? And I ended up going with sandwiches. I mean, that's something I knew. I eat a lot of sandwiches. I thought this is close to home. I can paint a sandwich like nobody's business.
What helped me a lot to be less stressed from this project was all my peers and Miss Cook. She was like, maybe you can do something that you've never done before with your disability. And all my friends were like, Eunice, you're stressing too much. I think that idea is fine. And I developed on that idea, which only took me like 2 classes maybe, which is like 1/4 of other people.
The surprising was that I ended up using digital media. I was surprised just as much as, you know, I was when I picked it, and I started doing it. I was like, huh, this is insanely frustrating. But then once I got used to it, it kind of got better. And I was just surprised how kind of well it all turned out, especially using a new media and a new way of drawing that I'd never done before.
The most satisfying part was when I saw the delivered card set at my house. I really thought that it was gonna be the worst project that I've ever created before, but I think it's the best one.
I think doing the physical drawing, so I did like the black and white outline and then took a picture of that and then put it onto Procreate. I think that was the easiest just because that was like the most familiar part of it.
So what I learned was a lot about like how to use modern technology to create art and to not get stuck up with the details, because that often happened to me where I was like finding all these cool things and trying to integrate them with the project, but they just weren't working.
Be able to not get discouraged if like your end piece isn't 100% exactly what you wanted it to be.
I learned that on long projects, I really have to like plan out my time ahead of time and stick to schedule, because I ended up having like the anglerfish I had to do in like 5 minutes because it was on the day it was due, and I'd spent so much time on all the other pieces that I really need to be better about planning out in advance.
I learned sort of like how to take one thing or 2 things that I like, which in this case was like, okay, music and color in art, like I love using color, and sort of just like dive into it and see what happens.
For me, I think I just want to tell everyone that once you like think a bit more about what you can do, even if with disabilities or I don't know, you can actually find yourself doing something that you never